Oh boy. Nice.
What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Midwest Test Fishing. Today we are going to be fishing for massive bluegill, and we're going to show you the top 3 lures to use to avoid all the little boogers and make sure that you're only catching the behemoths. So stay tuned. Before we get into the 3 baits for monster bluegill, we're going to talk about why you want to catch monster bluegill to begin with. Big fish put up a bigger fight, they're going to be more fun to catch. And if you're catching fish to clean and cook, those bigger bluegill are going to be packing more meat, making it a more successful trip. Now here in the Midwest, when people start fishing, bluegill are the first species of fish that anyone starts fishing for. And usually it's with a worm and bobber. And that is fine. A worm and bobber is a great way to get started fishing. It'll catch you fish, but it will not consistently catch big fish. You're going to get small fish, big fish, you're going to get a wide range of fish. So if you want to target big bluegill, you're going to have to be using lures that big fish are going to be eating and smaller fish aren't going to be eating. To target these big bluegill, I like to use anything that really resembles any kind of minnow. Number 1 would be an inline spinner. These lures have a small treble hook on the back with a spinning blade that creates vibration and flash. It looks a lot like a small minnow. Small minnows are primarily what these big bluegill are mainly feeding on, making it a great lure. Now it does have that small treble hook, so what I like to do is I will clip off 2 of the 3 hooks. Bluegill have very small mouths, and if they get hooked with all 3 of those hooks, it's very difficult to unhook them. By just having one, it's a lot easier to quickly get them off the hook so you can get your lure back in there and catch the next one.
Where'd it go? There. Oh, wow.
Beautiful fish. About the size of my hand. Tasty, tasty, tasty. You'll notice I've got this rooster tail on, and I only have one of the hooks left on there. Pops out. If you have more than one of the hooks, it can get them hooked in more than one way. It makes it very difficult, so I always make sure to trim them. Pops just out. We're gonna let them go today though. The next kind of lure for big bluegill is really any kind of soft plastic on a small hook. This could be tubes, spoiler shads like small little swim baits. This can be trout magnets, anything that is also resembling a minnow. These are quickly jerked back and forth, or you can straight retrieve them. They'll catch you numbers and big fish. And the last essential lure for catching massive bluegill are actually going to be flies. Now you might be saying, well, I don't own a fly rod, fly fishing is really difficult, it's hard to get the hang of, and that is a-okay. You can buy flies online or at any other local tackle shop, and you can cast them with spinning rods by attaching a bobber on top. One of my favorite ways to do this is attaching a small bobber, and about having a foot beneath it will be a popper, any kind of topwater fly, and bluegill go absolutely crazy. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you have favorite monster bluegill baits, go ahead and comment down below. We'll see you in the next video. We'll make the most of it. Not the intended species. As you can see, it also catches bass as well.